Good evening. I'm Dr. Debbie Ray from TCU. I'm the Associate Dean for Harris College Research in Health Sciences and a professor in kinesiology. I'm here with you tonight to talk about the LiiNK project. I know that you have heard probably quite a bit about this, and some of you may be really excited about what it's bringing to your school, and others of you may be a little apprehensive about what is this about and what it's going to do for our children. And so I just wanted to spend a few minutes with you to talk about what the LiiNK project is and how it will benefit your teachers, you all as parents, and also the kids. What we're doing is 4 15-minute recesses daily, and these 4 15-minute recesses are spread out throughout the day, 2 in the morning before lunch and 2 in the afternoon after lunch. Why do we do recess, and why do we do it 4 times a day? Well, what I found when I went to Finland to study how their educational system was doing so well is I realized that back when I was a youngster, we used to do the same things here. And we had recess in the morning and we had it in the afternoon, and we probably didn't at that time know why we had it, but we did. And now, so many years later, I won't say how old I am, but so many years later, I see that the benefits that I had from my outdoor play when I was young and what I saw with the benefits in Finland with those children and what they got, it was just amazing to me to not only feel what I felt but also see what I saw over there. So what are some of the benefits of recess? Well, one of the main benefits is that our children are not getting to socialize as much anymore. Whether it be at home or at school or in the communities, they're only getting certain socialization experiences, and it's not necessarily throughout the day. So what we find is that our children today are not necessarily socializing as much as needed, and they're becoming more recluse as they get older, and they don't feel comfortable actually having a conversation with someone. So this particular element of having 4 of these a day is giving those kids time to get outside, meet different kids across the grade level, be able to play differently throughout the day, being able to integrate into a playground area where we're considering it to be unstructured and outdoor. And so that unstructured piece is them being able to play in their own way, self-directed, without a teacher telling them what to do on every piece of the day that they go around learning their experiences. The other thing that's really important is we have something in our bodies called D3. It's a hormone that we need. It's important for our development for the immune system. And that D3 is something that we get from the sun. If we're not out in the sun or we're not able to be outdoors much of the time, the D3 is deficient in our systems. What that does is it creates allergies, asthma, migraine headaches, other kinds of chronic disease as a result of D3 being so deficient in our bodies. Some of you parents may already have been told by your pediatricians that the children need to take some form of D3 in order to help the children be more healthy. What we're finding is that through going outdoors, which is a really important part of this, the children are getting their D3 naturally, and as a result, they're becoming healthier. Another reason for the outdoors and the recess throughout the day is that every time these kids go out and they run around and get all that energy out, they are developing more neurons firing in the brain, which is creating lots and lots of learning highways so that when they come back in, they're ready to learn again, ready to be on point and focused. It's an awesome way for our kids to develop in the academic achievement world that we really want them to be in, but in a very natural environment. So what I've told you right now are just a few things of the benefits for why we need the unstructured outdoor play. If we aren't outdoors, we are indoors with play. If the weather is bad, if it's too cold or too hot. We do have certain weather conditions, and the principal and the teachers can share those with you of when we're out and when we're in. But we do have guidelines that we're following, and we're making sure that from the national perspective with Center for Disease Control and for us, that these are safe environments for our children to be in. The other piece that we're doing is called positive action. And positive action is a social emotional learning curriculum that is there to help us with everyday processing of empathy, trust, honesty, respect, self-esteem, and confidence. It also is building in a school connectedness piece so that our kids are really comfortable with being in an environment that is safe for them and one where they socialize properly. So the kids are not learning anything that is going to be detrimental to just getting along in life, but they're going to learn life skills as a result of this positive action. What's great about this is as positive action starts building in the school system and with your grades K and 1, these eventually become great aspects for learning how to problem solve themselves and be able to do things without a teacher having to intervene, which is awesome. You're going to love it at home. I can't tell you how awesome it is for your child to come home and say, "Hey Mom, hey Dad, can I do something around the house for you today? Because I know that you're tired and you're worn out and all these things have happened. What can I do to help you?" Wouldn't that be a first start? Oh my gosh. So I hope this is a great way for you to be introduced to positive action and recess, and that the teachers are going to love it, your kids are going to love it, everybody's going to come together in a fabulous way. You're going to see lots of benefits as well, but one in particular I want to tell you about is, we call it attentional fatigue, but when kids are going all day without having these breaks and without having the positive action, they're really tired in the afternoons, and you've probably noticed it. They don't want to do anything. They want to come home and just play on the TV or play on the computer. But what we're finding is that these kids are just as energized in the afternoon as in the mornings, and so when they come home, they're probably going to want to come outside and play some more. I hope they do. I hope you'll encourage them to do that. Let's get them outside playing in the afternoons as well as in the school day, and you can be definitely on board to help them to experience this as well. And I hope it helps you. I hope this is something that you're going to really enjoy as your children come home happier, less anxious, much less stressed, and much more focused to get homework done and get out there and start playing again. So thank you for your time. I hope I get to meet each and every one of you throughout the year. Thank you.